Dear students, welcome back to the session. This is continuation to the microphase spectroscopy. So in my last video lecture, I have explained regarding the selection rule for the rigid rotor, which is delta J is equal to plus or minus 1. So as I said you, the difference between any two successive energy levels, it gives the difference of only 2B. Hence the lines are equally spaced. So this is the schematic representation to the above statement. So delta J plus or minus 1, right? So if you see here 0 to 1 2B, 1 to 2 4B like this. But if you take difference between any two, right? 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B, so you are getting only 2. Hence, see this pink color marks where the lines are equally spaced. And delta J is equal to plus or minus 1. Moreover, you can consider delta J is plus 1 for absorption, minus 1 for emission. This is the rotational energy levels, right? Let us consider this is a simple harmonic wave, or simply consider this is like a parabola. So, if you plot a graph X internuclear separation and Y energy like this, these are the rotational transitions which you are going to find out in the microwave. Right? These are vibrational. So, like this. So, this is the potential curve representing the ground electronic state. So, this is the rotation spectrum of 12C and 16O at 40 Kelvin temperature. So if you see here, the lines are equally spaced. So here the statement is given. The lines are nearly equally spaced and vary in intensity. So why these lines are equally spaced? Because as I have explained, delta J is equal to plus or minus 1. It can go from one level to the next higher energy level. The difference between any of them is only 2B. So hence the lines are equally spaced. And one more point, the spectra can be used to determine bond lengths and even bond angles in polyatomic molecules. This is the molecular classification based upon moment of inertia. So as I said, I is nothing but moment of inertia. So this can be explained in terms of A, B, C, or simply are the three principal moment of inertia of a molecule along the three mutually perpendicular directions. In Schrodinger wave equation, we used to call X, Y, Z, right? So like this, instead of X, Y, Z, we are going to take A, B, C, in which all three are mutually perpendicular to each other. So we will consider various cases by taking their axis or directions. So the first case, let us say IA is equal to 0 and IB is equal to IC. So which case it is a linear type. Linear type examples are HCl and CO. The second case, same IB is equal to IC, but IA is greater than 0. So it is symmetrical one. C6H6 and CH chloroform. And the third case, all three are equal, which is spherical. Examples are SF6 and CCl. Third case, IC is greater than IB is greater than IA. This is asymmetric. Example is water. So how you are going to classify these molecules? Linear molecules, which is nothing but atoms are arranged in straight line. Example HCl or OCS. The three directions of rotation may be taken as, what are the three directions? Like we are telling A, B, C, IA, IB, IC. A is about the bond axis, B is end over end rotation in the plane of the paper, right? So for example, I can explain you by taking a pen. For example, I will explain by taking a pen. In order to explain this, I will take a pen. Consider this is a HCl molecule. This is H, this is Cl. Right? So by keeping one constant, this is about the bond axis. Right? Second one is end over end rotation in the plane of the paper. Sorry. This is end over end rotation in the plane of the paper. Or simply you can say this is end over end rotation in the plane of the paper. And the third one is end over end rotation at right angles. This is right angle. So this is the rotation. So once again this is first IA, IB in the plane, third perpendicular to the direction. Right? So here IA is equal to 0 and IB is equal to IC. Such are linear. In case of symmetric top, 3 methyl hydrogen atoms, for example, take CH3F. So where the moment of inertia will lie? In between C and F. So this will become the principal axis. So that's why principal axis here, this is not equal to 0. Rest of the things, they are equal. So like this you can take here also. Right? So such type are called as symmetric tops. So for this symmetric tops, again further divided into two types. So IB is equal to IC, one is greater than IA. Then the molecule is called as prolate symmetric top. Right? Second case, if IB is equal to IC less than IA, it is referred to as oblate. So in this case only we are going to get two different types. One is prolate and second one is oblate. So an example of the layer type is boron. So trichloride, which as shown is planar and symmetric. So IA is equal to, here if you see, this is equal to 2IB is equal to 2IC. And the third case is spherical top. So here in this spherical top, when a molecule has all three moments of inertia identical. So where the principal axis, it might be any of the carbon and hydrogen. It makes no difference at all. Hence here in this case, all are equal. If all are equal means such type of molecules does not exhibit or does not execute microwave. They are not active, microwave active, or they will not exhibit rotational spectra. And the last one is asymmetric top. So these molecules to which the majority of substance belong have all three moments of inertia. So here you cannot check or you cannot justify where the moment of inertia lies between the two atoms. So here in this case, so CH2, CHCl are water molecules. You cannot judge actually where the principal axis is there and how you are going to rotate those three directions. Three directions in the plane, once again I repeat, in the plane, end over end in the plane. Next third one is right angles. Like this, you cannot justify this one. Right? So for this, the best examples are water and CH2, CHCl, which is called as vinyl chloride, right? So these type of questions usually will come from 2 marks questions and are very important at the objective point of view. So overall, in case of rotational spectroscopy, we have derived that selection rule from Schrodinger equation, where rigid rotor and equal spacing, then afterwards spherical, symmetric, asymmetric, linear tops. So among all these 4, spherical tops are not eligible to exhibit microwave or rotational spectroscopy. So with this we have completed microwave spectroscopy. So in next lecture we will meet with IR spectroscopy. Thank you all.